Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For the people joining for the first time, not a political pull, it's a spiritual pull. I like to think of us as a collective that comes together in a circle, whatever time you're watching, whatever place on the planet you're watching, off the planet you're watching. I like to think that this energy continues. What we think about, what we create in this circle continues and spreads out all over the planet, all over the universe. And I was thinking a couple of things this morning. One of them was about the healing dome. And the other, the words popped into my head. It doesn't have to go your way. And that immediately gave me pause, and I go, oh dang, what's going to happen now? Now what? And it's not so much now what? It's like, okay, I'll do something different. Because something did happen that didn't go my way, and I was just so easy about it. It was like, okay. And since we're in Mercury retrograde, that may be happening quite a bit. And it's like, okay, I'll just do something different. I'll just tweak it a little differently. So I wanted to share that with you because they told me to. All right, let's do this. Let's start off. Before we get to the cards, I want us to drop into the healing dome. So if you're driving, if you're not in a good place, a safe place, where you can close your eyes and join us in the healing dome, then pause this and come back to it later. So let's close our eyes. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. And as we're breathing, let's change the way we normally breathe just a little bit. Let's take a deep inhale and let's hold it, and then a longer exhale. And let's take another inhale, and we hold it, and a longer exhale. And invite our departed loved ones, our guides, our masters, teachers, angels, spirit guides. Feel their presence. And in our mind's eye, let's get up out of the room and walk out through a door into a beautiful place in nature, whatever that may mean to you. Let's find us on the path to that place. Desert, beach, jungle, woods, field. And as we see it in the horizon, pay attention to the sounds we make as we walk along this path. Pay attention to the winged ones above us, to the winged ones below us. The no-legged, the two-legged, the four-legged. What do we feel? What do we see? Do we see leaves waving at us? Something moving out of the corner of our eye? And as we walk down to our special place, we see the healing dome. It's been there before. We've created this before. It's always there for us to go to. And as we get closer to the dome, we see two giant angels protecting the rainbow doorway into the dome. And they are shining a cleansing light. And as we walk through, only love and light are in this dome. And as we gather around the ceremonial fire in the center of the dome, we think of our loved ones who have asked us in help with healing, who have given us permission to bring them into the healing dome. And we take all that bothers us, all that hurt, and with love, we either put it in the ceremonial fire or we put it in the earth. We let the fire or the earth transfigure, transmute it. And we take another deep breath and we feel lighter. And as we stay with that feeling for a little bit, we notice a series of cards that are laid out in front of us. In the four directions: the east, the south, the west, and the north. Transition cards to get us from the north to the east. And then in the center are the creator cards. And you can pick one creator card, two creator cards, or all three if it gives you the message. And the four directions: the east, dawn; south, midday; west, dusk; north, night. We're going to look at this in not times of a day, but times in a moment, and then times in a day, then times in the week, a year, a lifetime. How does this play in those 3D definitions of time? So we want to start with the east as the sun rises. Dawn, birth, air, creative thought. Roots of abundance. And if we look at this card, look at all the elementals in it. Are there fairies? Are there, it looks like little butterflies that look out of this world? Light beings? It's interesting that I get this card because Nancy Jean is doing her 9 candles. And I encourage you all to watch it because it's all about going back to our roots. So as we move from this moment in time, the creativity of all the abundance that we can have, what abundance do we pick? Do we pick them all? Do we pick one? What do we pick? We go to the south, to the midday, to life, to fire, to the physical manifestation of what we birthed in the eth, what we created with this roots of abundance. And we get, smoke and mirrors. Interesting. Do we get pulled away from our original creativity, our original intention because of the physical? Do we not stay focused because something pulls us away? Midday, life, fire, physical. Midday, life, fire, physical. Does a passion pull us away? Does the heat of the moment pull us away? It feels like we need to go back to this, but we can't go backwards. Well, we can. I was thinking 3D. We can do anything we want. We can go backwards, we can go up, down. But we need to continue in the circle of the west. Dusk. Healing energy. Emotion. Cleansing. Water. Water is also rebirth for the roots of abundance. And we get earth magic. Certainly water, the element of water, is earth magic. So much water on the planet. It's never, as we go into space, we forget that the oceans are what we should be exploring, what we should be paying attention to. The magic in earth is water. I'm reminded of, since we've been so hot, drinking cool, clean spring water and how you can almost feel it replenishing your cells all the way down into your toes. As you drink it, you just feel your cells exploding with magic, with light, with the cleansingness of water. And then we go up to the north. We have our creative ideas. We have the work to make this creative idea happen, and we get a little lost in it. And we go to the west to find the cleansingness is in earth magic, is in the roots of abundance. And then we come to the north. Time to sleep. Nighttime. This is earth energy. Paying attention. It's funny. This is earth magic. This is roots of abundance. A lot of earth, except down here. This call on the muse. Dance. Nighttime dance. This is also the afterlife. This is looking at your life, looking at your day. How did it go? Oh yeah, I kind of got lost in smoke and mirrors. Yeah, but it was really fun dancing to the earth magic. And it's like reinvigorating these parts of the day, of our life, and saying, let's get recharged again so that we can get back to the roots of abundance. It's not about looking back over your circle, the wheel, the four directions, and finding fault with anything. It's finding something new to spark your interest to get back to the roots of abundance. And that the stepping stone from here to here is moonlight. This is that reflection card for me. And again, whatever you guys, your interpretation, is super important for you. What does moonlight mean to you? Certainly we are going into a full moon. When we look up at that full moon, what do we feel? Do we feel inspired? Or do we feel a little lost? A little bit of the smoke and mirrors. Maybe there's too much going on. But to me, this is a reflection card, and look at it again. It's an elemental card. It's like you have fairy magic. So here's earth magic. This almost feels like fairy magic. And there is an owl. And if you look at it really closely, is that the moon or is that the earth? Moving from the call of the muse, the night, to dawn, we get to reflect and see things in the moonlight. And from the dawn, the roots of abundance, to midday, smoke and mirrors, we are wide open to the possibilities. This roots of abundance is giving us everything. We get to do everything, anything we want. Let's not get caught up, though, in the smoke and mirrors. Let's stay true to what our roots are, what our abundance is. Don't think about lack, because we do that so often. Oh my. I'm worried about that. Well, I'm worried about this. I'm worried about finances. I'm worried about lack. Worry about abundance. Can you? Is that such a thing? Worrying about abundance? So as we end up into this smoke and mirrors, somehow there's a little step in here from wide open. We get caught up in something. I'm not sure what happens from this card to this card. But from smoke and mirrors, we get back to earth magic. We get back to cleansing and dancing on the earth. Oh. Ghostlands. So what I hear in this card is there's a time that we're in this smoke and mirrors, and we realize that we need to move out of that smoke and mirrors time and move into earth magic. We need to be cleaned by the west, by the water, be reinvigorated by it. But know that we have this little smoke and mirrors and ghostlands happening in our circle, in our directions. So as we get reinvigorated with the earth magic, as we get reinvigorated with the dance of life, and moving to the call of the muse, reflecting what should I be listening to? We get compass. Wow, I love this card. This card, when I think of the four directions, when I think of north, I think of my true north. Not magnetic, not the one that pulls me into smoke and mirrors land. I look towards the true north of the compass. And that's listening to the call of the muse, listening to your intuition. Recognizing all the abundance that we have is wide open for us to jump into, to grab hold of, to create. But we get lost in the smoke and mirrors a little bit. So it's okay. It doesn't have to be your way. We have a plan. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, things happen. Things change. Oh, it's okay. Get back to the earth magic. Get back to your true north. Listen to the call of the muse. Spend some time in the moonlight. Quiet. Reflective. And what does Creator want to say? Leap. You go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. The universe will catch you. It feels like a community card to me. You go first, others will follow. You go first in your dreams of whatever you want to create, and the universe has you. Even though you may be feeling like you're right here, the universe has you in earth magic, in compass. If you listen, spend some quiet time to listen to your muse. Okay. Trust the niggle. Trust it. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Priestess. How are you being called to lead? How are you being called to step up and lead? Leap. That's not a step up, that's a step off. So as we think about the four directions, in a moment in time, for the week, for the seasons, as we head into fall, where we settle down, where we slow down, there's still roots of abundance. There's still smoke and mirrors. There's still earth magic. There's still call of the muse. What about our life? Where are we now? Are we in here? Compass? I feel like I am. But as I explore more of these roots of abundance, I feel like I'm younger and younger. And so I'm just going to go around, because age really doesn't mean anything. I know some of you may be saying, yeah, but with age comes pain. And what I say is, breathe slow. You're in the healing dome. Did you forget? Let it go. It doesn't have to be what you planned it to be. Change it. Tweak it. So as we take a couple of deep breaths, an inhalation, a hold, and a longer exhalation. We say goodbye to the circle, to our community. Some will stay and hang out here a little longer. And as we walk out the door, the angels bid us farewell, ask us to come back soon. We find ourselves on the familiar path going back, and we're back in our rooms, slowly wiggling our fingers and toes. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me on Sunday with Spirit. Peace and love.